Hello, 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 and welcome to, I'm just gonna set this up, but welcome to an every state independent mod, basically rundown. We're gonna have a little bit of chaotic fun. I do have state transfer tools on, for nonsense reasons. When I first played it by myself, just doing a test through, I played as New York, just to see how my laptop would handle New York and all of North America, which means that Panama was the only nation, and then, ooh, is Panama Canal its own nation? It is. That's interesting. Anyways, so yeah, but basically, I played as New York and conquered all of North America. It was fun, but the rest of the world was transferred into a separate empire, so I just used this to take the Suez or the Panama Canal to pass through it for, warfare reasons of Mexico and whatnot. So let's search it up. Let's first things first. I'm gonna save it because I'm smart. Just other playthroughs. I can't actually access these because they're on a whole different save. If you're wondering why I haven't been releasing videos, it's because this has been happening to a few different playthroughs. This is why I usually record like 2 to 3 videos a day to try to hammer them out, but I've just been really unlucky with a bunch of updates with a bunch of games that I've been playing, just making things a bit difficult. Alright, that didn't lag everything out, we're good. I think I will do default manpower because it won't hurt us too bad. I'm not too sure what I want to do with the islands. I will make them restricted because I hate having World War flipping 5. I kid you not, you will have like 5 World Wars. Groups. Okay, so there's a default button. I didn't even see that there was a default button. I think I will group them up together. It will make things easier for us, and it makes things easier for the game. And coring. Only because I don't mind. Oh, it actually did update all the way. Oh, we have... we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna see if my computer can even handle this. I don't want to randomize the division for everything. Navy options. We will give everybody a Navy. It won't be a super impressive Navy. This is like a fledgling Navy. I'm pretty sure this is like the exact Navy that, minus the submarines technically, I think. This is a Navy comparable to modern day, not Venezuela. It's like Ecuador or something. It's not huge. It's not for a huge nation, but it's for a sizable nation with a good enough economy. Sure, there's Navy issues, but, it's collected. We will be doing 4 research slots so that everybody can be researching everything at a good rate. We probably won't be the most technologically advanced, but we will most certainly be more advanced than most other people. I'm going to come in here, and I will overwrite this save. Might take a minute, might glitch out, but you'll still be with me. This is going to take a good minute to set up, so if you recommend not seeing all of this shenanigans, go ahead and skip a few minutes ahead. But I just want to show off in case somebody wants to replicate and play along, or even Just, you know, make sure I'm not cheating and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Not that that even really matters. I could if I wanted to, but that's not the purpose of playing the game. Let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna want to construct. First things first, actually, really important for me, for us here. I see. That's unfortunate. All right, we're gonna build one of these, and we're gonna try to build 2 of these with 1 of these. And I would want 1 of these. We'll be able to get the military factory soon enough. First things first, something that you should always research first. Let's make sure the weapons are. Oh my goodness! What type of? Hold on, what? Who can we research this with? Oh, we just get a normal infantry equipment manufacturer. Bro. It's gonna hurt our political power by a lot, and I'm not gonna be able to do everything with my political power that I wanted to, but it'll be pretty much worth it. I'll do that here in a minute. Let's first get. Oh, we already have this. I don't know if we should or not, but I'll take it. I'll take it. You can get to research this. General aircraft designer. Do we want the super good small airframe? We're not going to worry about torpedo mounting, so this will be safe for now. I think the main thing we would want, because we're not even going to be producing any aircraft for a very long time. AP is for your torpedo bombs, your naval bombs, so you don't really need to worry about them. So I'm not going to worry about them. I want to maybe do this in a smart manner, and the smartest manner that I think it would be to do. I would make it cost more rubber. We don't have access to rubber. The engines would be the smartest to do. It's going to cost more political power. It's going to have to be fine. Naval support. We do have a Navy company, but the Navy company only works for cruisers and destroyers. That is fine, actually. I think I'm okay with that. I don't know why, I don't know how, but I'm gonna be okay with that. Submarines are going to be important to us because that's going to be the core of this fleet, submarines and destroyers, until we can get about 20 or so naval dockyards. Then we're going to start experimenting more with our heavy cruisers, and then we'll move up to heavy ships in 1940. I don't really want to be producing either of these. So yeah. Navy, Air Force, not even, nope, okay, hold on. I think it would be important to get good equipment faster, and I strategically picked this nation because rather than deal with the shenanigans of diplomacy, I would like to just outright have one of our main goals. We have tungsten and we have steel. It's the main thing with this. It's very strong state. And, over here is kind of strong because you get to build planes for free. You don't have to waste civilian factories, but you get extra civilian factories because people want your steel. Not everybody has steel. Very few people have steel. And the people that have steel become rich. These guys have steel. That's important to know. But I also have tungsten, so that's a little bit extra boom. People aren't going to really buy my tungsten, though. It's going to be fine. So we do have the market. That might be important later on, because we might be able to, instead of using our planes, we might be able to make... I think we make multi-role. Like, we'll use a multi-role. Okay, I'm conjuring our plan up. We don't have a naval base. Fudge. That's going to be first. Nope, naval base has to be first. I completely forgot that we still don't have a naval base. Alright. So, let's shift this up because that's first. If we can't do anything with our dockyards, I think the most important thing right now is that we get our politics sorted out. Train up one of each of these. I'm going to actually get rid of that. High priority. High priority. Garrisons, high priority. We don't have any we don't have any garrisons, but that will be. We do. Pow pow. This should be, yep, separate. So we're training cavalry. Okay. Cavalry and a marine unit. One of these. We're not going to be buying anything. We will just sell it for the most part, because we're going to be gaining a lot of stuff here in a second. What can we do? Reorganize, commandeer. Yes. So we gotta remember, save before we form a nation. If we form a nation, because I want these special companies of Japan, if that will give them to me. All right. So I will bring you back when something fun happens, but I'm just click play here so y'all can see. This thing is in the way. Usually it's a little bit left more, but we'll be fine. Alright, I'll bring you guys back when something interesting happens. Alright, so here we go. We got the political effort. Was able to go 4 months, or for a month, and not lag too badly. It's worse than what it was before on my previous test runs, but I think I'm going to go ahead in here and you want to balance these, but you want to make sure you get fascism up pretty quickly within short order. I'm not going to worry about that for now. I'm not going to worry about that for now. We will keep this up. That one will be useful. That one's not going to ever be useful until very late game. I think this is more important than improved worker conditions, although I will do that as well. I'm going to White Siberian. If you've been watching my, what should you call it? Mega campaign, then you know that there's a certain culture that some of my family become in the mega campaign, my dynasty. They come from right around this region. Why or how, I do not know. But anyways, I will bring you back when something interesting happens. Well, there we go. We got the collectivist ethos, and I think 56. I think it's going to be a little bit more important to start getting our industry up and moving. We are lucky, again. The reason why I'm not selling guns, why I'm not even worried about this, I'm sorry if you wanted to see the new DLC in work, but this is kind of useless right now because there is no weapons really on here even. And I don't think we can sell half of our stuff because we don't have a naval base even yet. So I'm not too sure how it works because I thought it gives you industry in exchange for stuff. But in all of my playthroughs, and by that I mean like 3 playthroughs that I've tried, I don't actually get any industry to my construction, so I don't know what exactly it does. At least I haven't seen it do that. But it's fine because we already get a huge boon to our industry just from trade. So I think I am going to actually save up some political power instead of doing what would actually be another smart thing to do, and that's improve worker conditions. Rather than doing that for a hot minute, I think I'll just get off of civilian economy. We'll just go into partial mobilization, as that will severely help us. Look how much that does. It hurts our fuel consumption. Also, I think we have a few fuel silos. Not every state gets it. Some states do, but not every state does, and those are really good to have. So yeah, nice. I will bring you back when something else of importance happens. Here we go. This is interesting. This is new. This is important. We got our new engines from our new little research buddies. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna continue researching stuff with them. I think the first officer, if any, will we get special forces tab? This is new. Oh boy, this is new. Is this? We won't be even bothering with paratroopers. We will be getting Marines, maybe some Mountaineers. I know in Victoria? Question mark? One of the games I play, this place is covered in mountains. In reality, in the real world, it is hilly. Yeah, it's mostly hilly. I guess that's the best way to describe it. There's a lot of hills, mountains up here, but there is mountain ranges, but everything around the mountains is hills, from what I understand in the maps that I've looked at. It's mostly hills, a little bit of mountains, some rivers, and a lot of farmland. So you have hills and farmland, which, believe it or not, you don't want to find it. And it's not normal farmland either. It's like rice paddies farmland. So, yeah, that was fun reading up on the Korean War. Anyways, I'll bring you back later. I thought you guys would want to know that we are excelling quite rapidly with our air industry. And we'll see that that actually brings us very far ahead of time. Anyways, I'll bring you back later. Alright, this is actually kind of really important. We researched our guns. Hopefully we're one of the first people to do that. First day type deals. It's gonna cost political power, but I am just gonna constantly keep on putting our industry, our manufacturing of our industries to work. Most certainly. Basic equipment manufacturing. They've almost got it. But we'll call this Car 98s. Why? I don't know. We'll call card 98 case. Yeah. There we go. We don't have anything in our stockpile, so we're just going to keep on pumping this out. But we're going to look at this. We're going to see defense. Ooh, all right. We're not even gonna worry about heavy anti-armor ammunition. These are basically K rounds. That's really interesting. This would be really nice to use as Germany because I think they would get a bonus towards it. Semi-auto rifles or bolt-action rifles. Oh. Ah. This would be like, oh, we could run. If we had two different production companies, which I would totally love. All right. I'll think about this by myself because I'm gonna be here all day. But I do have to get this plan, and this is the only like actual cool thing that happened. So I will let you guys in later. But basically, we got 3 different lines: anti-tank, some reliability, or effectiveness. I think so. Yeah, pretty much reliability or effectiveness, and then we got quality basically. I guess purpose and then quality. So yeah, I will bring you guys back. Well, we finished the industrial effort. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get a new civilian factory. Or do we want a military factory? How many are we getting from our trade? (26th of July, 1936). That'll be within the year. You know what? We'll go ahead, we'll grab a military factory. It'll help us out. We did mobilize a lot more, so we don't actually use that many consumer goods. Yeah. As we go through and conquer more and more and get more and more resources, we will be able to put out what the okay, never mind. Put out more resources. We will actually be able to trade off more resources. However, as we go into fascism, people will start embargoing us more and more, and that's just going to be unfortunate. Anyways, I'll bring you guys back later. Well, hello. You get to see the thing that I was tortured with sitting through. Let me see. I have a video I was watching here. 5 minutes of nothing but a paused game, and all of these. All of these. There we go. I have a soldier sitting on here, in case if they decide to declare war, because there is something in the tech tree. You're not tech tree. Focus tree, you might have seen it. Expansion focus. You get it extremely early. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna pop that off. And, now that that's over with, what are these other things that we can do? Alright. I'll bring you guys back later, but basically what I'm going to mainly be trying to do is improve our worker conditions and then build more guns. And improve all of our manufacturing companies. Somebody doesn't give us any factories anymore. That's a sad face. Are we building that? How is that? Alright, yeah. So that's gonna be built soonish. We gotta really start ramping it up. I'll bring you guys back later. Alright, you guys can stop laughing at me now? Okay. I just realized I made a silly mistake. I called them Arasaka. That's the German bolt-action rifle. No, I called them Car 98. The Japanese one is the Arasaka. So I'm gonna fix that. And I wanted to show you guys. I kind of feel good about this because we're. We're kind of dodging, kind of dodging bullets here. I don't know how we're doing it, but we're dodging bullets here. Because this is the second wave of the declarations, and we haven't been declared on, which is really lucky. I kind of messed up here. I accidentally didn't put these guys on green. I had them on red because of when I was training all three. That's sad. That's very, very bad. It means that new guns were given to these guys, which isn't terrible. It's just bad because it means I'm only gonna have 2 units instead of 3. Usually, for these first few states, if you're in Japan, it's gonna be until you unite to Japan. But for every no, that's not good. But that's really not good. But for every other nation, it's genuinely gonna be for your like first 8-ish states. It's just going to be how many units you have, just having more units than your enemy. Also, close air support, which is what we're going to be doing, multi-role fighters. Producing close air support first, and just pounding the enemy is what really works best. So, yeah, we are going to just justify on them. We want to justify on these guys, but we'll justify on them when we're ready with our 3rd unit. We don't want to justify and then lose because they snipe our capital. So I think I'm going to get these guys because they are the most dangerous to our capital right now. And how fast can I do that? 80 days. Alright, we're going to wait until we actually get the right party in charge for this run, and I will bring you guys back later. Alright, so we just got our 2nd military factory up and running. We built our little naval base here, so we should actually be able to trade whatever we want, and people should be able to trade with us a bit more freely. We got Democratic Kansai. That should mean that they're not going to expand, but that's no guarantee. Get this new epic gun factory here. I'm conflicted if I want to make more guns or if I want to produce an airplane. I'm going to do a little bit of work into building planes, a little bit of preparation, because we need 2 things. We need to make sure we have the industry. Right now we do, but it's not going to be forever. Right now we have the industry to do it because we have to trade for our aluminum, to buy the aluminum, and then we have to go take this aluminum and make planes with it, and then we have to put the planes in the air. We currently don't have an air base. That will be solved soonish. And then we need air experience. We need like all of these things. We don't just need industry, we need the resources, and then we need the experience, which I'm going to get soon, and then we actually need the airbase. So all these things can happen simultaneously. It's just taking a bit of work. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'll bring you guys in later when there's an update, though. Alright, quick update. Well, a few quick updates. We just got the nationalism focus. So what I'm going to probably do is grab some militarism right here. Or I'll wait till the next one for that. I'm just going to grab a quick armament effort. And that's for a special reason. We are declaring war on these guys in a few days. I think I'll wait like 4 more days, and then I'll have these guys stop training. We are still missing quite a few weapons. Only basic infantry equipment really here. Daily we are outputting quite a few, so it's not expected that this is going to last for too long. But I really want to keep on pumping out, or I want this extra military factory for planes. and I'm gonna wait to design a plane because I don't have a lot of air experience quite yet, and I'm trying to do a multi-role fighter, and that's not really easy to produce off the rip. And it's not easy to produce a good one either. But I'm just gonna try to do a good one. We got a lot of fuel right here. Is there anybody in the Navy yet? Nope, nobody in the Navy. I think we're waiting till the end of this year, so we're probably not even going to be finished with this war before we get this over with. I'm just waiting like a few days. I'm going to stop training them. Yeah. Yeah, because that's just going to take too long for these guys right here. Let's see how many more days we have left. Because I do really want it to be very punctual. Wait one more day. There we go. We'll go ahead and stop these guys training. Matter of fact, we'll have you march into here. You go over here. Easy enough. The purpose of the infantry is really to defend, so I'm just going to put him on somewhere he can defend. The purpose of this marine is not really to push this infantry unit, really, but really just to apply pressure in the case they try to move. It's really the same thing this infantry unit's going to be doing, because I do want this marine to back up this cav. If we can, I want to cut this infantry unit off, but we have 5 provinces and only 3 units to work with, so we're going to see how that works. Probably not very well. I'm going to try to snipe the capital, but I have a feeling that they have a second unit. It's just training on the capital, which is kind of smart, but also really annoying. Here we go. Hopefully our plan works out. I'm just going to check out what the have here. Really just convoys. Yeah. Convoys. That's all that's really being sold on the market. The ABC Republic. I don't even know where that is. Civilian trains. I think we have access. What really happened? Oh, there's some equipment sold by the United Arab Emirates. Alright, it might be worth it to buy basic equipment, convert it into this new, the new equipment that we got, and then, blast off with that. So with this war going ahead and going off, just to make sure I don't get into a death war here, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna let these guys recover real quick. But just to make sure we don't really get into a death war, to try to prevent that, gonna check on how much. 60 days. We're gonna have to hold out for about 60-ish days. We should be able to finish the war before then, but just to make sure that the war doesn't hold over more than that, I think I want to produce planes. I'm not going to produce them outright quite yet. We go ahead and go on to here. We will just start it off as a fighter, multi-role fighter. This is going to be one of the worst ones. It will have more agility because we're using bomb locks, but that means it does have less ground attack because these bad boys have a little bit more ground attack. I think it's double the ground attack now that I'm looking at it. Nope, just 2. That's fine, that's fair. We do have recon cameras automatically. Wonderful. That means we can actually make use of our really good, it's too expensive. Just this is too expensive. Alright, we'll wait a little bit. If it's that expensive, I'm probably gonna wait till my brand new equipment comes up. No, I won't wait that long. 100 times 0.2. Because we get 0.2 a day. So times it by 10, it's 2. Times it by 100, that's 20. So we're gonna get about 22 within that time, 24-ish, because it's like 120 days. So that's not too much to worry about. So I can, and will, just research it. Build the plane at 12. Area experience. Gonna go ahead and we're gonna hope this works. We're gonna see what they do. If they attack me, that'll be perfect. If they don't, even better. I'm hoping that we can just snipe the capital, but we might not be able to. In the case that we're not going to be able to, I will go ahead and walk these guys up here. Indeed, they have a unit here. Alright, we're going to ignore it. Ignore that capital. Walk right here. Just what I wanted to see. Coming right here. We will force them, we will either force them out of the capital, or they just won't be able to move. Period. That's the two things that are going to happen here. Unfortunately, we are river crossing. This is not going to be very beneficial to us. All in all, we haven't lost any manpower yet, but that's probably not going to go for much longer. The best thing to do would be to get defensive doctrine real quick. I don't know if that's being rounded up or what. Nope. No, that's a proper amount. Should be able to get the most basic one. Just to show you what we got here. There is a queue. I think it's really ingenious. Usually it takes a while for them to think of something like that. But they do have a technology queue, trait queue. And I've used that to everything to its fullest potential. I think the infantry equipment's already at level 2. I'm gonna have to check it though. But yeah. Pretty soon we'll be getting fighter aircraft specialists. So we'll be getting our very great, very cool, very awesome flippin' range boost, which will be really awesome actually. That's already 8. And just for this, nice. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna plan that out. And that will indeed have to wait for its 60-ish days. But we are only just slightly winning one battle. We are not really winning the other battle. It's fine. Halt. All 3 divisions on this bad boy. So they're just kind of stuck there right now. That's fine, that's awesome, that's amazing, that's wonderful. What we're gonna go ahead and do here is probably just grab some good old... Ooh, hold on. Do I want construction speed, or do I want civilian factories just to do better? Or no, military factories to do better? Or our civilian factories to do better? We need our military factories to do better, to be fairly honest. So we'll just do the factory output. I don't plan on getting bombed at all. It doesn't look like we're actually going to get bombed at all. That's what these are for, dispersed industry. This is what you should use if you're like Russia, Great Britain. I don't know if you can tell by the pictures. Oh, here we go. Operate in secrecy. It's not only in secrecy, sometimes it's straight up just underground to where it can't even be bombed unless you drop like a 1,000-pound bomb. I think it's one of the reasons why Hitler wanted to build nuclear bombs, is because some of the Russian factories that were operating at the time were literally just unreachable. Straight up unreachable. We have to wait one more day, and then our supply system will be better. Not fixed, but better. If we can get rid of this one unit, we can actually win this whole war fairly easy. 3-on-1. Units don't do too well against, believe it or not. So this is already doing well. Not having full control of the state. That's gonna have to just work for now. This is one of the lightest units I think I have. 1.5, 1.7, 1.5. Okay. I think we just have to wait for a day or so, because we have supply connections. This shouldn't actually be a thing right now. Uh-oh. I'll bring you guys back later, unless you guys want to really see the 10 minutes that you have to wait for 50 war declarations. Nah. Alright, we're back. After that little ordeal, I do have something I do want to do though. There's nothing here. We'll make this. I do want to build a very big submarine industry. The only issue is that we don't have any submarine industry. So, yeah. No. So the weird part is they still kind of technically have supply here. That's unfortunate. And unfortunately, the longer we let this live, the more supplies this thing has. And it looks like it's 100%. So we're gonna have some issues with it. But, for right now, I'm going to wait for this to just... this planning to really go up a little bit more. I'm gonna say about 25%, and then I'm gonna attack it again. Because we're just gonna try to get this thing uprooted, really. Seeing the purpose of it. Alright. That's good enough. So the whole army right here. Go ahead, jump in on that bad boy. We're gonna see if we can kill him. Now I do have to keep an eye on Nikita. Make sure they don't walk out or anything. They are surrounded, but they're probably gonna win. Probably. Due to the fact that they simply just have so much defense. They probably won't win quickly. They're not going to do more damage to us. We can just kind of bleed them out, to be fairly honest. We're just trying to get them low on supplies and get rid of that organization. We don't quite have enough dogpiled on them. I am trying to get the best of the best equipment I can onto whatever I am researching for my boats and my planes, because with the boats and the planes it's just going to be so little, like you don't have to worry about outmaneuvering really with your boats and the planes, so it's not really numbers as much as it is having good equipment. But numbers can overwhelm your enemies. With us, we're not going to have numbers, so we just have to outnumber them, or we just have to be efficient with what we have. When it comes to the Navy, when it comes to the Air Force, we're probably going to be outproducing most people, because we actually have an Air Force, and we have it set up, and we have it researched very well. And I don't think the AI is going to be able to do that as well as we are. Uh-oh. I'll bring you back later. Alright, here we go. That ended. I just realized a major issue. If these guys attack, not much of a problem. If these guys attack, not much of a problem. If these guys attack, very big issue. We lose our horse cav. So we're going to hope that does not happen. I was hoping it was short because I didn't remember waiting that long, but it is not short. Very much indeed, it is not short. They've lost more than we have, so that's a good sign. That's good for us. It hasn't been much more, but it is more. We are waiting for 100, and then we're going to be moving on to this right here. I say we're gonna cycle out when ours drops down to 30. Because they are pushing us back. Ever so slightly. They're also losing a bit of that strength. And that's what's really important. Remember, I gotta watch these two. Also down here is dangerous, but not nearly as dangerous because we have more units and we can just simply outmaneuver them. Alright, let's go ahead and just have them stop for now. Everybody's trained. That's wonderful, actually. That means our next battle will be wonderful. Catch up that strength. So they have 92% strength. These guys have 69% strength. 95% trained. Pretty sure that these guys right here, unfortunately, are veterans, this is called, or is it regulars? Okay, regulars and trained. Pretty sure these guys are regulars and these guys are trained, because the AI usually doesn't put out anybody less than trained unless they legitimately need them right at that moment. Sad news is we can't even... Alright, that's not too bad, I guess. We can't even say that they're starving for resources because Tohoku also has iron, which I did not see or know beforehand. These guys are really interesting because they have to deal with Hokkaido. Alright, we should be able to just go ahead and dunk on them. I don't know what's up with our supply situation. Technically speaking, we should have full supply here. or like 33% of supply. This is not hooked up. Oh, that's why. Oh. Doi. Okay. I thought that was legitimately just glitching out there, but no, there's no like system there. So let's connect it. It's gonna take a minute, but it's better than nothing. I thought this whole thing was connected. That shouldn't take too long. It should literally only take a month or so. I'm going to attack them again here in a minute. Oh my goodness, you get to see what I have to deal with. The cuts are because of this, specifically. Also, I don't think you guys need to wait around for everything, but I do want to just show off the slow, painful progression that one needs to be. So yeah, they now have better attack. Oh, things are going down in America too. Usually America's a bit more chill. So I'm going to cycle charge this one instead. And then hopefully that's usually a more efficient way of getting things. By cycle charging, you just like win my army. Goodness gracious. I don't care. So like when this guy gets down to only 30 or 20 organization, I have them stop attacking and I have them reorg, and then I'll have the other two continue to attack. Or I might have the cavalry. No, the cavalry's fine. It has 70 org. So they're starting to take visible damage. The Marines are starting to do wonderful. Goodness gracious. I'll bring you back when we either push these guys out or something. So yeah. Have fun. Alright, so two major things just happened here. One, we got a brand new plane. Two, we were able to actually produce two planes. I will show you them here in a minute. So we did actually finally get our +5 range. That's actually really nice. I won't actually upgrade this with the latest upgrades because we've only produced two. And there's no point to doing that because we have to produce a whole new type of plane now. Because our most recent planes aren't even really the most advanced planes that you could technically have out there. So we will make sure that these are the most advanced planes out there. We'll do some fancy stuff on them. Like some drop tanks, as a matter of fact. Because we don't have survivability studies, we won't do the extra defense. We'll bypass it by doing some good old dive breaks on there, which should help a lot. And this is going to be a very expensive design, but this, using this company, we will have +5% reliability and +5% range, meaning that we have not just +300, Something's wrong here. There we go. You can get 47 extra kilometers out of this, so we will actually probably be able to cover the entirety. Yeah, we'll be able to basically double our range. We are upping our weight, unfortunately, by quite a bit. Our agility is going to be better. Our air defense is better. Unfortunately, our reliability is not better. That is indeed going to be unfortunate. But we are just going to have to deal with that for the time being. So we're going to wait until the 7th of February to change that one out. Perfectly fine. I'm gonna go ahead and uphold air wings. Technically this air wing doesn't even exist right now. You guys... The one thing I hate about this mod, you will get attacked by these war declarations. But it will wait a whole 5 minutes after you've paused, just like right then and there, to actually show you that they're doing something. It's so annoying at times. It really is. So they're going to, again, dual attack on here. I kind of panicked because, yes, they do now have 2 units in the Gita. I don't know if I showed you guys or told you guys about that beforehand. I'm a little worried about it. Only a little worried because this means they're going to be expending a lot of resources. But I think I'm just going to have these guys defend real quick. I know how to get rid of these 2 as far as how to break their offensives. Just need this cavalry unit to get back on it. It's 45 to 39.6. It's not going to be enough quite yet. They were able to shoot down not 1 but 2 of our planes apparently. I'm a little angry about that. We're not supposed to be able to shoot down any of our planes yet. But alright. Wow, it took you a long time to actually get in the fight. But now that they're in the fight, it should mean I'm going to keep them there until about 30. Now they're not doing a very smart thing. They're actually attacking the less vulnerable unit here. You see what I mean? It was paused for a while there. It's a good thing I did pause it here because we do have a plane. I'm not going to deploy them till we have about 10 planes, which means we're going to not have any planes for about a year. It's going to have to be fine for now. This is going to be a lot more expensive. About 25% more expensive, fortunately. However, we are going to be able to improve our cap, our efficiency by a lot, so it should be fine. We're producing more than enough guns to keep up with this war. I debated on what the heck was that. Anybody else see that sudden drop? For no reason, apparently. So they're still trying to force out the Marines. It's fine. They can try. They won't succeed. We did construct new things there. It's awesome. Do we want a new... The purpose of these civilian factories is not actually to go into the civilian industry. We don't care about that. We are way more worried about our good old Singapore. We do want to have a lot more. Yeah. So yeah. Want these guys to wait till they have 60 or 50, actually, as a matter of fact. Wait one more day. Maybe 2. To get up to 50. Alright, I give it a job. Go do it. I'm actually going to tell you to stop. If they're still trying to commit troops here, that means they're not entrenching, and they're wasting all their new equipment that they could be giving to new soldiers on an offensive that they're not going to really break. You guys not digging? You guys should be entrenching. I don't understand you. You had like a whole day, 2 whole days. Surely you would have entrenched or something. It's 35.6. 35.2. You guys not entrenching? There they go. They entrenched a little bit. They entrenched just a hair. So we have them down to 35. I'm gonna go ahead. Pair this one up. We have a bunch of guns. Keep on getting built, stored up. Because most people are in battle. You can't actually hand these out while you're in the midst of battle, apparently. We're gonna wait till this is up to 60. Which means the infantry is going to have a bit of pressure on it, but it should be fine for the time being. We've knocked down the enemy's strength by a fair amount as well. The Marines should be fine. There we go. I think that might be too much strength because we have this going on. Why? Why? Why is it taking me so long? 58 is more than enough. What we will actually do here is... Oh. Synchronizing the attacks so they don't even have an hour of respite. These guys being able to entrench even a little bit actually saves them a lot of trouble. Forcing the enemy on the offensive is exactly what we wanted. Because now they're wasting equipment, manpower. We don't want them to waste too much of that manpower, but definitely wasting that equipment is wonderful. We would like equipment for ourselves, but if the enemy doesn't have equipment, it's way better than, well, us having equipment is good, but the enemy not having equipment is way better. Indeed, we do have insights into what to do with our navy. Oh, we can elevate the Marine Corps, actually. They will gain soft attack, organization, enables pioneers. Talented engineers. Fort, marsh, and rivers. That might be probably the best thing I've seen all day. We will most certainly be adding them to our marine templates, to be fairly honest. Cost 10 to add the pioneers. That's gonna have to be fine. It's gonna have to wait for later. So we do have 302, but from what I understand, yeah, we have a bunch of equipment just waiting to be issued because everybody's currently in battle. Can't issue equipment to people that are currently shooting at somebody. They're using it. So that's how that works. That's always how it works in war. Am I right, guys? Am I right? You see this? They're deleting the organization somehow on my infantry only. I'm not seeing it happen to anybody, any other unit. They're already down to 31 organization against an enemy that's at 31 themselves. Granted, they are getting hit kind of hard, but it's supposed to be spread out between 2 units, so I don't understand what's going on here. I will run them until it's about 20%. The thing that I'm angry about is these guys are actually technically going to be gaining experience, which means they're going to be getting better. As long as you're winning a battle, you'll gain experience, from my understanding. You're winning a battle and you're not taking too much damage. These guys aren't taking a lot of damage. They're not replenishing any damage, so they technically can't lose any damage or lose any experience, because that's how you lose experience. You don't lose experience from losing soldiers. You lose experience, believe it or not, from replacing the soldiers. So technically, if you don't reinforce your men at all, ever, you can have really experienced units. The only thing is, as your strength goes down, so does your effectiveness of the unit. So there's about 50 extra guns we can throw into this unit. We'll wait a couple more days. I don't know what's happening to its organization. I just see what's happening. I don't understand why it's happening, if that makes sense. I should have a couple more planes. I want to wait till it's like 3 to 5. Ooh, they got them nice. Unfortunately, I think they just took all the guns that were in the stockpile. We do have 2 different types of Arasaka. I don't know if I showed you guys the units that we're going to be using here today. Communist fortifications, construction speed, yeah. We do indeed want division attrition, division recovery rate. Ooh, that might be useful. Hold on. Offense, division defense, division attack. I might actually do division defense. I don't think I actually need to. We'll do division offense. This guy, wait. Is he moving? I don't think he is. Good. You shouldn't have any supply. You should have ran out of supply like a month ago. I don't understand why he still has supply here. There we go. As I'm talking about it, like, I was swimming. I flipping sway. Out with it. Alright, that ended. So let's see. They're running out of supplies now. I'm not too sure how supplies really work anymore, because it's supposed to be a timed-based thing, just every day they would get, see? I think it's because they own the state, these guys are just automatically getting supplies for some reason. Which kind of confuses me as to how the heck the supply system really is supposed to work, and how you're supposed to get encirclements. Because technically this is supposed to be an encirclement. The game says it recognizes it mostly as an encirclement. Why are these guys still having supply? Why am I having such issues with this? This should be easy peasy. I should be walking over these guys right now. I do have more than enough equipment coming out. I should be storing them. According to our production, we should actually be finishing up our production queue very soon. Very, very soon. Now they're cycle charging our Marines, which is kind of smart for them, except for the fact that these are Marines and that they're entrenched. Probably not super entrenched, because the enemy's not that slow. But the more these Marines entrench, the better they are, so I don't understand why they're attacking, what their plan really is. Because they're not gaining anything from attacking right now. Is that it? Luckily, nobody else is attacking us because everybody seems to be at war over Tokai. World War Tokai. For, no real resources. I'm pretty sure it's just like a manpower thing. Nagita, unfortunately, won't be giving us any resources, but it will be doing something very important and removing the danger of our capital just being walked into, which is probably a lot more important than really resources. You know? It's really when they have less organization than the enemies when you want them to pull back for, cycling. Like, these guys should technically wait for a very long minute. They still have no commander, apparently. I don't know why, I don't know how. How do you have... Oh, never mind, I'm looking at the wrong battle. There we go. So these guys should be leveling up. These guys should be leveled up quite nicely, because we're gaining experience from this battle, but they are not. Which means we're technically earning double the experience right now over our enemy. If that makes sense, because 2 battles versus just the 1. I do kind of want to hold them off, but again, they actually have more organization than the enemy. But they're catching up pretty quickly, you can see here. Because they just have so much defense right now. Oh my goodness, they hurt the heck out of my infantry. My infantry came in at 85, bro. 85. Oh no. If they were smart, they would attack my horse. But they are not smart. Alright, we can still continue attacking just for a little while longer. Although I don't really want them to go below 15, so I might have to pull them off. Well, it's on 15 attack here. Are losing pretty harshly. Uh-oh. There's a dispersed industry, so we're working pretty nicely through it all. Pretty nicely indeed. I'm so angry. That is not what I wanted. I'm gonna fix that. Alright, hold on guys. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, kind of little little broke the game, but we have dispersed and concentrated. I want concentrated only. I don't want dispersed. I really don't need dispersed. Dispersed is good. It's healthy for your... It's not terrible. It's healthy for your units. It helps against bombing, but I really don't want dispersed. Let me see here. Yeah, our Marines are doing very well. Holding. Just doing what they do best. I think they just took the whole of our equipment that we had going. Let's see. How much equipment do we have? Oh, yeah, that should be solved within a few days. And then we should actually have a bonus. Aye, aye, aye. Every time. Alright, y'all are back. Nice, nice. I do actually kind of want to see... Ooh, we have 3 planes. I do like that one thing about this is that, like, each plane it just feels so good. To just have each plane give you joy. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we might want our good planes to actually look different from all the other planes. I will name these differently. Multi-role. What were multi-role fighters typically? They were typically flipping. Alright, so on the line of things, this would not be an A5M1, this would be like... No, this would be an A5. Let me see. Bring you guys back. Let me see. Alright, it's settled. This is the multi-role A6M. I do actually want to start converting. Ooh, that's what we can do. That is exactly what we will start doing. We will buy any infantry equipment that we can get our hands on. We don't want to give it to anybody in, like, Asia. And if we can help it, Africa too. I'll just be doing one here. And then we'll buy... Oh, wait a second. No, hold on. Yeah, I don't have... Cancel. Alright, hold on. Two deliveries? How many until it's just one? Just one delivery. Cool. There we go. They probably won't accept. It's fine. It's wonderful. Why? Why? Are they angry that we, like, straight up refused last time? There we go. We're only gonna be able to buy 80 right now. Yeah, these guys just don't want anything to do with us. Canceling contracts is bad, believe it or not. Who would have thunk that? So they're at 25. Yeah. Attack right there. It'll only take a few days, like a month, to get rid of that. Hopefully these guys don't have to be cycled out. We can just run them down. Because these guys should only have access to, like, simply defend. And yeah. Our logistics looks like we're producing just a sickly amount of guns right now. And the enemy is just not able to keep up with that. We have a few multi-rolls. I will actually... There we go. I just want to get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. For crying out loud. Why? I hate it so much. But it's just one unit holding off. For like a whole year, they've been out of supply. Realistically, this unit would have given up 2 months ago. They would have run out of food. 2 months ago. They're in the mountains. They wouldn't have food in the mountains. Oh no. This is exactly what I did not want to happen while I was busy. But yet here we are. Because that means they're ready and I'm not. Now I have 2 other people that could be attacking me. Again, Nagita is the most worrisome one because they are the one that is the most potential to actually harm me. My goodness, how much... You guys seeing this? How much organization are they gonna eat from us? They should not be eating organization like this. They're encircled, they shouldn't even have supply, but somehow they do. This is what I mean. Survivability studies has been researched. That is for specifically our aerial superiority fighter. We will go ahead and research that guy. Yeah. I'm going to... Okay. The VMGs. So we got this. The reason why I have this is because I want... Not floats, but we will still have drop tanks. Self-fueling, some drop tanks if we can. Yeah. This means, compared to the other ones, it has a lot more defense. The biggest thing is I do not want these actually getting... I would never sell these. Never. Not unless I actually produce my own aerial superiorities. Because these would win against my, what's it called? My defense. My CAS. So, let me see. These guys, I do know what I want to call them. I'm just trying to figure out which number. Yeah, we'll go ahead with 34. Actually, this is going to be our aerial superiority, but we're not going to worry about it right now. Because we have so many more to go before we even worry about aerial superiority. There's just so much to do. Now, from what I know, the AI can't choose who they attack without straight up justifying on us. So that's good news. Aha. So now we don't have to worry about using up all of our factories. Why do you have so little organization compared to the enemy? Nope, all of our factories have been replaced, so we don't even have to worry about that really. Go ahead on here. So now we don't even have to worry about manpower pretty soonish. Go ahead and no. Instead, do that. There. Oh my flippin' goodness, did you see that? I just watched you guys delete like 5 manpower right there. What are you doing? How? God, I'm so angry. So annoyed. Little things like that. Little things like that is what make me angry. Go over here. Both of you. And just wait there. Just flippin' wait. Menacingly. Would you speed up? Get over it. Oh my goodness. Hurry up, declare it. Declare what you gotta declare. Go home. I don't care about the world news. I don't care about... I really wish it was like Victoria or like Europa Universalis and I could just tell it to go away. But I can't. Alright, ready? Ready, Freddy? Go. More than them. Way more than them. Yeah, we would need support equipment. We don't have the means for that right quite yet. I would have to get that later. It's gonna have to be fine for now, to just not have any of anything. But we will basically be waiting for these guys to get max bonuses on everything, and then we'll be basically cycling them. And in the meantime, we'll be waiting for 2 to 3 things happening at once. Would you hurry up and finish what you gotta flipping do? There we go. So we have the Air Force waiting till it has a minimum of 10 planes. It's really a healthy amount of planes to wait for. That's really nice of them. Oh, what's this? A5M. I like the coverage this has. We'll move it up here because I feel like this is a bit more coverage. I don't know why, I just do. Also, I feel like we're way safer if we move here. Because right here, it's one province, like you just walk in. Right here, we actually have a whole province safe from being captured. Yep. They're set, they're ready. Let's go. We can just brute force our way through it, believe it or not. It's not going to work super well. We have to worry about, you know, casualties and whatnot, but it's fine. Because we can brute force our way a lot better than they can defend. And when all else fails, we don't even have to really worry about it that much. I think we've produced 2 already. I'm not certain. Nice. Do actually want to refit this thing whenever I have more than one. Why? Okay. We will be waiting until these guys have 10 planes, because I've found out that's like the magical number of having a little bit of impact, losing a few planes at a considerable rate without losing all of them all at once. I didn't find out here. It's usually what I do. I usually wait till it's 10, but I wanted to get out 2 and have them be as effective as possible. Turns out they're not effective at all. If you don't actually have more than one plane, people can just shoot them out of the sky with a rifle. I don't think the number should affect that, to be fairly honest. If you have 100 planes, they should be equally... Okay, they're at war. I don't know what it is. You have to be at peace? You have to be at peace to click the focus. However, if you're already at peace when you click it, and then somebody declares war on you, I think that's like a way you can bypass it. Unfortunately. Oh, we can't actually use it to do that. Interesting. There's very few things we can use for our... Kind of wishing it didn't research things automatically navally for us at this point. Because now we have nothing to really use our naval industry for. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade our torpedoes, because that's usually what we're gonna be more worried about. Torpedoes and depth charges. We got this here. I'm gonna shove them right on out. They are indeed producing them. It's 2 a month now. 2.58 a month. So let's see. So one about every 2 weeks That's really good for us. It means in a couple months we will have enough planes to roll out. I really want, you have no idea how bad I just want to throw them out right now, but I can't. I think what I'll do is I'll have these two hold back. Have them replenish. Get new stuff in. Perfect time to pause, I guess. I don't know. That wasn't our flag, so we should be fine. We should be fine. We're getting kind of lucky. It might be unlucky because these guys are building up. I don't quite know how I feel about that, but I do know that I have a very good army right now. It's very prepared. Oh shoot, I did not do the smart thing. Hold. It's kind of cheating, but I also think the reinforcing system is dumb. And it shouldn't really exist the way that it exists. Yeah, so that one's burning right through. So here we go. What's going on here? I don't think they can use anything here. And then we're breaking stuff as we're attacking. How many do we have? Still only have 6. They're both pretty good. As far as attack capabilities on the ground. Yeah. Just want to send them in already. Want to send them in. So I feel like just one strength would help, but it really wouldn't right now. We might get lucky, we might not. We're probably not going to get lucky, but it was really sending out those 2 planes in the rain that really got them down. Is it gonna go? Nope. I knew that was gonna happen. I was just wondering if we were gonna get kind of somewhat sort of lucky. We can attack it all day though. What in the world? Where is that one coming from? We're gonna need the planes. We're gonna need the planes. Where was it? They really pulled down this. This is smart. It's smart. I'm just angry that they're that flippin' smart. Which means we literally have to wait the full flippin' time. And the good thing is we're only building planes faster, so we actually don't have to wait the full 2 weeks all the time. And we're only building better equipment, so we're only having better troops that we're putting out. The thing is, it just gets so annoying. So annoying. I don't care about literally any of that. So producing all of these actually does give them stuff to work with, which is really nice. Yeah, production efficiency gains, really nice to have. We're not researching anything for you guys? Technically not, no. Okay. We might need an extra unit. I hate getting into Death Wars. Flipping. Alright, how much longer till we have 3? About June 30th. Because we're literally just about to start producing 10. 1/10 a day. That's how I'm gauging it. Could you go, please? Go. Thank you. Okay. What are you doing? Where are you going? Nice. 0.24. That's good. I didn't want to do this because I kind of wanted stockpile equipment, but making sure what's in the troops' hands is high quality is way more important. We can technically, what I like doing and why I don't have too much of a problem is everybody else is going to give off basic infantry equipment. And I have no issues with simply taking that infantry equipment and turning it into whatever. Why does it take 27? Because they're so far. Moloch, Arab Emirate. I like these guys, they're chill. They will not accept. Why? What is wrong with you guys? What's wrong with you guys? We only have 935 because we do have one of these A5Ms, unfortunately. We have to wait till the end of June. We're gonna have to cycle again. The Marine's gonna have to take the brunt again, unfortunately. It's gonna have to be fine. I'm just gonna kind of do that. Just to refuse letting them replenish anything. Alright, I'll bring you guys back here in a minute. That war took way too long. I'm not gonna lie, I just annexed them. They were literally cycling people in, because they had like 3, so they would have 2, and then they would just have one guy just cycle in, and creating a never-ending thing. And my 10 planes still got shot down somehow, which was wonderful, just great. They don't even have anti-air, so how the heck did that happen? I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody will be able to find out. But yeah, they just literally just insufferable. Insufferable. Absolutely insufferable. I don't. I'm not. We're not. I don't have the patience for it. I don't have the patience for shenanigans. They would somehow recover 10 organization and be able to travel here within a day. Within a day. I don't. I'm not even gonna think about it. I don't have the patience for it. Why are you traveling? You know what? Go for it. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out, buddy. Good news is we have weapons. Plenty of weapons now. It's not even like we would lose the battle because we were gaining, because they were coming in with like 0.1, 0.2 less net every time. It's just that they would be able to reinforce so quickly. It's just dumb. It was just dumb. Alright? Dumb. So these guys defending over there. They do have a plus 50% modifier, which is really nice. And these guys would get veterans. We are not using our... Why not? Why? What's wrong? Oh, it's repairing. Okay, fine. Fair enough. And then what we would want is some good old support equipment. Yep. Good old support equipment. Alright. Please tell me someone's gonna be like... That works. That works. It's good enough. They will give me just a little bit of aluminum. I don't need a lot. That's fine. That's fair. Everybody else is busy with whatever the heck they're doing. It does mean that they have enough time and energy for... It's good. It's fine. I just realized how much of a threat these guys are. It's fine. Probably. It's fine. Because they're not immediately going fascists, so they're getting the extra factories that we're not currently getting. So we could technically be getting a lot more extra factories. It's just that only a couple of people are actually... Oh wait, there we go. They are. We should be getting 3 factories, and that is completely subsidizing our entire industry right now, which is nice, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna try to have these guys you're gonna try to go for Yokohama and Tokyo. You're just gonna pin these guys in place. You're just gonna shoot down over here to Nagoya, and that should just immediately capitulate them. Immediately. I have measures in place to start producing some support equipment. Can we... Okay, there we go. I would sell some Key 36s. Although I might rename it to Key 37s. So as soon as we research military police, which is going to be in 2 months. That's going to be a long time. Alright. Well, I'll bring you guys back when we get that done. So we just had a lot of things happen all at once. Research new heavy MGs. We got our brand new construction working. Down to 98 days. That's pretty nice. Production efficiency cap is not useful right now. We should be getting this first. Making the factories that we do have way more useful. And then we can kick off this war. Which I think I will do. I should have these guys maybe training. I don't know. I don't really have enough to train, to be fairly honest. So I'll also have them logistics strike in case they are building trucks and to get rid of any trains that they have. And we'll go into this blazing. Your jobs go down here. And as fast as you can. And then the Marine's job is to pen this guy up in the north. We do have some units training to help cover the line if we really need it. We are now finally building some support equipment. We're not going to use it in this war. We'll probably be ending up using it in the next war. I have to keep an eye on them. This is going to go a lot. It's going to go so slow for no real reason. There we go. So you can see what they're at. They're at 1%. I'm basically gonna get like... I'm gonna basically get this for free. Is what's gonna end up happening. Okay, looks like you two are staying. Hopefully they have these guys. It's 1%. Yeah, we have a lot of defense. I'm not too worried about that. What I am worried about is them having somebody in Tokyo. They do not have anybody in Tokyo. You're not moving anywhere. Stay right where you are. Boom. That should be it, ladies and gentlemen. That really should be it. Where are you supposed to be at? Put out that unit. Cancel that. Put down that unit. I should go down there. Nice. Oh, you have no idea how great that is. Okay. Who's next? It depends on who they're at war with. Otherwise, we're gonna have to take them on first. Thankfully, we shouldn't out people them, but we should be out efficient, out. We should have better units than they do. That's what I'm trying to say. These guys are busy defending, and they're doing a pretty good job at it from what I understand. So I'm not too worried. If we can right there. Go ahead and use that bad boy. We need hold all y'all. Ideally, don't even want to worry about that last one right up there. Huh. Yeah, you're getting that. Organization. Actually, yeah. For a siege, organization. Come on now. I won the war. Stop being silly. I won it. Nobody else did. If I could split the Navy in half, I would give them the actual Navy. But considering that we won the war, that's right. Oh, it's still flying. Stop it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that should be just fine. Now we just need equipment handed out in a good manner. I can get there, you. How about you go here? You go down here. Think a bit smarter, yeah? So we did get new MGs. Let's see if we can throw them on anything other than the fighter. We're not going to worry about any of those. We do need this top state. That's pretty much the only reason why I am going to attack these guys. Otherwise, I would pretty much just try to ignore them. But we're kind of at a point where we just can't afford to ignore them any longer. Now, good news is we do now have a full Navy. We do want to dive into the Reserve Fleet 1 and have you move into Task Force 1. And all of these will be, yeah, that right there. What are you guys doing? Almost done repairing, or refitting. Should finish tomorrow. There you go. Completely finished. We'll do this right here. How much equipment do I all have? Alright. Mostly basic equipment. That's fine. That's fair. We do have some Arasaka. Mostly basic equipment. I do want to split up my industry just a hair bit. Isn't usually super heavy or healthy to do. But gonna do it like that. Usually look like that. There we go. Actually, because we already have a bunch of equipment, so we're not going to worry about this. I do wonder what do these do? Ah, okay. That's cool, actually. Really cool. Do that. So you produce even more. You're just warming up. It's fine. Because we're not worried about producing more, we're just worried about upgrading them more than anything else right now. So technically we're still producing a crazy amount. Oof. Remember what I said I was going to do that I almost forgot to do? Let's train the Air Force. Because they are most certainly losing planes and stuff. I don't care about this. Do I want anybody back here? No. We have a minimum of 2 provinces, and I think that's enough because these guys aren't at peace, so they can't just suddenly attack us. Meanwhile, these guys can suddenly attack us, so we will focus on them. And I would fill it up if we had the last guy here, but we don't, so I won't worry about it. I think I will go ahead and roll out jeez Louise. Oh, we have to use 70 support equipment? I don't... engineers that we can add. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add engineers. Why? Give me the stats. What is wrong with you? There we go. Defense plus 25 defense. Alright. Plus 25 defense. Oh, they automatically have air attack? That's weird. 36 artillery. I don't think I'm gonna add artillery just yet. Take these and I'll add because if you add artillery from these guys, I'm pretty sure yeah, they slow down. You can't just add artillery. I wish they had horse-drawn artillery because those actually do move as fast as horses because they're on horses. I think that's just kind of silly that they don't, but it makes a little bit of sense. I think it's reasonable that they just don't have the support artillery do anything. This boosts everything up. It means everybody needs a lot more support equipment. It's fine though, for now. You will have pioneers, which are going to, at first, not be much different, but then be a lot better. Alright, everybody's going to be kind of hurting for their equipment and stuff, but it's going to be okay. Go on. I think I just want one more cavalry, and then we'll just focus on the one more cav. Yeah, just one. Unless we already have 3. Nope, we only have 2. Actually, we already have a bike. $500 days. Nobody's selling support equipment? Really? Oh no. Alright. I'm probably just gonna have to stay on the defensive for a long while then. Nah. Fudge. What do we have? Basic equipment. We could churn out, because that's actually kind of what I want to do. We can't do it right now. Let's see. Let's just pause it real quick. What are you doing? Not with your history. Infantry equipment. You do actually have a little bit of basic infantry equipment. They all have a little bit of basic infantry equipment. Don't know. Why? Why are you guys using basic infantry equipment? I promise we have enough for you not to use it. And these are the guys that are supposed to be using basic infantry equipment. Why are you flipping using other stuff, huh? Come on, man. 50 days until we can actually flip and get MPs. That's gonna be annoying. $50 whole days. Oh yeah, that's right. We do have new designs to test out. Do we have... Nope. Yeah. This would be cool, but we don't have the power for that. That being said, means we lose a little bit of that extra agility we had. I don't know. One for 4, 3 for 6, 3 for 8. I know what we can do. Key 36. Oh, I got a new idea too. Alright. So we're gonna basically drop this. It's gonna save us an extra 2 weight. In exchange, why can't I actually throw on more? Why can't I throw on? Oh, never mind, hold on. I was thinking, well, how do I get around this? This is how you do it. Unfortunately, this is a really expensive craft. We have a bunch of weight. It makes getting rid of the drop tanks actually completely useless. Idea to do. It's flipping production costs though. Pretty crazy. It's production costs. It's 10 to do this. Now you gotta compare it. It's for 8 extra attack. 1 extra agility. For 30% increase in production. Yeah, because this thing costs 6 to do that. Is an 8 increase in production costs. so that's roughly 30%. Yeah, that really wouldn't be worth it. Everybody should have the same infantry equipment by now, as seen by that previous war. Really just trying to produce this support equipment and get that rolling out, while at the same time let's see. I think it would be more worth it to try and grab Heavy Machine Gun 2. Oh, first we want to build this as a completely new design. Call this the A6M2. Completely new design. And so this the reason why you do this is just so that you have an insane level of air defense while you're maneuvering for this. You wouldn't have the air coverage anymore, and it's only a few different upgrades, and we can actually totally afford this. We can't afford it, what's it called? Industrially, we can't afford it, but just having it on hand as a design might help. We don't really need it that bad. What's America looking like? What type of empires are... Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. 3, 4... 5? Oh no. It is 5 completely intact states. That's an actual menace right there. That is an issue. 3 states is fine right now. It's no problem. 2 states is actually kind of small. 4 states is equal to me. Potential threat. 5 states is an active threat to me and whatever region it is in. Like 4 states, or 3 states is regional power. 4 states threat to their region and continent. 5 states is actual threat for the continent and me. So we have Detroit getting out of hand. Potential America coming up in there. That's all we really have to worry about right now. Europe is in... Oh, wow. Okay. So let's say Europe is in shambles, but Ireland might come out of this. Fortunately, this isn't, what's it called? Kaiserreich, Ireland. that can just pump out factories and stuff. We do have a Cornish Empire that's rolling out. They're threatening Britain. And then possibly all of Europe. Frisian Federation, not yet forming Netherlands. Okay. See? Flanders. See? What you doing? Brittany? What you doing? You about to try to form France? I see. Oh wow. Okay, that is powerful. Okay, yeah, we are really far behind thanks to them cycle charging us for so long. The Bosnian Federation? Oh, they don't even get their 2 states. It's kind of sad if you ask me. Okay. Poland's not even close to forming. That looked scary for a hot minute, but it's really not. Oh. This is scary. Because what these guys can turn to is Lithuania, and then when they turn into Lithuania, they can either go south or north. Like, they have so many more options after that, it doesn't even matter what they choose. Like, if they go north, it won't be as profitable, but, like, it's still formidable. It's easy to get. Because none of these states can really threaten you. Interesting. Ooh, the Sapmi over here, I like that. What are you guys? Other Sapmi? Finnmark Imperium? I like it. I like it a lot. Anybody coming through the Urals? Transcaucasus? Azerbaijan? Okay. Greater Aleppo? Threatening to form Syria? It's not bad, it's not terrible. Khorasan Federation, alright. Punjab Federation, okay. Kabul, about to unite Afghanistan. Oh, that might be an issue. Okay, they're at war with everybody, I don't think that's an issue. If you're at war with all your neighbors, I think you're going to be so hurt by the time you do form up that you're not going to be an issue to me. Yeah, this is just one state. Yeah. These guys are really powerful. They're really powerful because they get a bunch of factories from having all that rubber and oil. Aluminum. It's just so powerful. They have an industry just basically handed to them on a platter. Alright, let's see what we can do with our brand new navy. Jeez Louise. They declared war on us. I still didn't train them, did I? Oh, I did. Yay. We should be fine. Kinda, just sorta. Because we have people in the air. And the people on the ground are fairly capable. We're just going to have a lot of issues with support equipment. Free dockyards all of a sudden. What? What are you doing? What's going on? Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I wanted to update my submarines, but right now we're at war. Go ahead, just start pumping them out. To be fairly honest with you, I don't care about having the subs trained. Just shut them down. And that's mainly what we're going to focus on here. Because you don't need really good subs for this. Really well-trained subs for this, although usually I like really well-trained subs. Right now, we just really need a Navy out to make sure that they're not going to just destroy everything that we have. Though I think we have a better Navy than them do. Let me see. We do. We have more than them, for sure. But they do still have a lot. So let's see here. Pushing in here, we will have access to almost nothing, really. But we will gain ground. I mean, if you want to attack me in those two places, you can. I won't stop you from doing it. I'm just letting you know it's not very smart. Is it just one? If the cavalry division didn't have only 18, I probably would follow through with it. Let me see. Do I want to push up with this? I think I'll just have these guys all in defend. He really can't push my Marines. They're Marines. Like, come on now. I don't know what this guy's thinking, to be fairly honest. The only thing we don't have is support equipment. Where is that Marine? Yeah. Oi, oi. Good. I think I'll leave it off here. It seems like a nice place. If you liked the video, please throw a like. If you like content like this, check out my channel and consider subscribing. But most importantly, have a nice day, or at least attempt to, as I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye.